What's up, YouTube? So today's topic, I'm gonna talk about how hard it is, how extremely challenging and how difficult it is to go on a healing journey, and how to overcome and deal with narcissistic abuse and spiritual warfare within dysfunctional family households, right? And how it plays out to your life. So, me, I came from a very, if you're familiar with my channel, I came from a very dysfunctional family, and I've been through a lot of like fucked up situations where people have done things to me covertly that was very underhanded. And still to this day, I don't know why they do the things they do. I don't know what was their motives or their intentions. I don't know what was going on around their mind or their brain. But this is where I'm getting at, and I am extremely fucking pissed off. And I'm more so mad because like the amount of pain they've done to me, I gotta heal from that shit. And like it's been affecting my nervous system, my body, and it's kind of affecting my life in some way to where like I can't even be alone in my room. I can't be alone in the house because I think it's PTSD symptoms to where like all these angry thoughts and these memories just pop up to the surface. Like there's a lot of things I really want to say in this video, but I really gotta like tone it down because I could easily get myself a lot of trouble. Not based on things I've did or done, but more so the things I'm saying. Fucking bullshit. Cause it's like, but like I don't get it. Like I don't get it. Why? Like so. The universe, God or spirit, right? They will put you in fucked up situations, or if it's someone's free will, where they cause a lot of abuse towards you, right? To the point where like they messed up your mental health and your fucking nervous system, right? And now it's like the universe doesn't even let you see the people who do you wrong get their karma. And I've booked personal tarot readings to where they're the same people who did me wrong, if they're going to get their karma. And my tarot reader will always confirm, yes, they would, and she'll go into full detail. But and she said the reason why I don't experience, or I don't get to see people who've done me wrong get their karma. Many times my family members. The reason why they done me so fucking dirty, like they've done me extremely fucking dirty. It involves mental, physical abuse. I've lost jobs. I lost money. I lost a house over this shit. And like, it's like my tarot just said the reason why spirit is blocking me from seeing these people get their karma is because if I were to witness them get their karma, I'll take too much joy in it, and it's gonna boomerang hit me back. So, and not only that, just so I could like release my ego, so I could have more faith within my spirit and be closer to myself, man. But it's just fucked up, man. It's so fucked up. And don't get me wrong, like I know I talk about the things my family done to me, like physical and verbal abuse, and it's not one of those things where they done those things to me and I let them slide. No, like I fought back. I verbally attacked them back. I cussed them out. I even laid hands on them. But it's just like I felt like and the times when I did lay hands on them, it's out of self-defense, but it's rare. But I'm just looking back, man, and I really want to fight them, man. Like I want I want to, like I'm thinking about just calling them, just cussing them out. I've already done that to one of my family members like months ago, but I think it was during Scorpio season. I don't know what it was. It was during a full moon, and we are in a shadow Mercury retrograde, and we're not even in an official retrograde yet. Like we're in a shadow phase, and like I'm telling you guys, like this Mercury retrograde is not going to be pretty. Like I need a lot of self-control, but it's just fucked up, man. And like all these memories of what they put me through, physical violence, just gaslighting, turning people on me, even though they're the ones that started it. It's very traumatizing. It's fucked up. And it's like does God not like, so how the fuck does God expect me to just take all this shit and not take action? This is why I say, like, how the fuck am I not in jail? How am I could so easily be in prison. I could so easily be in jail. Y'all don't know the amount of like aggression and anger I have within my nervous system. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's hard for you guys to see that or to believe that, even people in real life that know me, because like I present myself as a very loving and positive person, which I am at heart. I am. But I'm just so fucking strong, and like I'm so like my intuition is telling me that like I have an important mission in life. I have an important purpose. I'm meant for great things. I've done great things. I'm not like most people. I have an important soul mission. This is why I'm going through the things I'm going through. This is why God puts all these burdens into my life that, that if anyone were to be in my shoes, they wouldn't handle that shit. I have a lot of Scorpio placements for a reason. And I'm not talking about that. No, whatever. Fuck that. But it's just bullshit, man. Like I have the green light. Like, even though, like, let's say if I were to fight these people back and to harm them or kill them in some way, like, which I'm not gonna do, obviously, but let's say if I were to do that, basically, in the laws of karma, the laws of the universe, I have the green light to do that. And there's a lot of things I didn't even mention of what they've done to me. A lot of horrible things, including other people. So like I have the green light. I have the green light to like fight these people, fuck them up, and physically harm them, or even kill them. I have the green light to do that. But in this 3D realm, if I were to do that, I'll obviously be in prison or I'd be in jail. This is fucked up, man. It's fucked up. And when Chauncey One said, shout out to Chauncey One, when he said that like in this world, like I forgot the exact words he said, but I think he mentioned he understands why people have a cold heart. Because when you're trying to do right by life, when you put in so much work, only for like people's free will or spiritual warfare to knock you off your path. There are times where I'm wondering, like, have I done a lot of bad things in my past lives for me to experience physical and verbal abuse and me having to pick up the pieces, not seeing these people get their karma, and now I have PTSD symptoms. Now I have an irregular nervous system, and like I have sleepless nights. I'm never at peace. My mind is always racing. Anxiety is just fucked up, man. And I can see how this shit plays out. It's like the universe or God is like, or spirit is putting me in certain locations and certain life situations to where like my inner wounds is playing out in the 3D, in the physical. Either so spirit wants me to heal so I can like there's a reason why I'm in a shitty location. I'm in Kansas. I fucking hate Kansas. There's nothing to do there. I can't meet like-minded people. There are cool people out here, but there are people who I just don't trust with. And I was working in the army. I had a fucking supervisor. He stole $6,000 from me, and I was forced to be around him. And he lied to me. He manipulated me. So I was dealing. I'm also dealing with like covert narcissism, So. And it's like, I have the green light to fight him as well. Like, I have the green light to call him out. And I did confront him. And, obviously, like, in a professional way, because he's a higher rank than me. So, as a lower enlisted in the army, you're supposed to respect your higher rank. Not because I respect him. Fuck that. Because if we're both, like, civilians, like, I would have fucked his ass up. But what sucks about being in the army and the military, there's so much restrictions. Like, you have to bite your tongue a lot. And it's known for having toxic leadership. A lot of people I want to cuss out, I was forced to bite my tongue. And at times I do see people just losing and cuss other people out because they just can't handle bullshit leadership. But I've booked like so many tarot readings. I've booked a lot of tarot readings. I've booked a lot of personal tarot readings from a specific tarot reader since 2018. And it's 2023 and I'm still booking tarot readings. I'm trying to go to therapy. I'm trying to cry things out. I'm trying to release a lot of anger. Like, I don't understand. Like, I work out 3 times a day. I work out 3 times a day so I could release my nervous system. Like I'm a runner. I used to do cross country. I run I could run 10 miles without feeling tired. I run more. I'll run for like 3 hours straight. Obviously, I'll take breaks here and there because it's physically impossible for humans to run 3 hours straight. But I do take breaks here and there. Then I just keep on going. I think my 2-mile run. When I was taking the Army ACFT test, my 2-mile run was 11 minutes and 20 seconds, but I wasn't even trying. But so yeah, so what I would do basically my whole lifestyle, all I do is I run. So I think it's like in like there's like an animal there's like a scientific reason for like I think there's a study where like zebras zebras when they feel a lot of like fear or like anxiety or they're scared, they'll keep running until like they don't feel that fear no more. So like they run off the anxiety and stuff like that. I think cows do it, but like they sweat. I don't know, I forgot. But that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to burn off the anger, the sadness, and the fucked upness and bullshit that my emotional body has to go through and it's constantly experiencing. So that's one of the reasons why I work out a lot. I run a lot. Not only because I love it, but so I could burn a lot of like traumatic shit. But I also love lifting weights, even though obviously I'm skinny, I'm lean. It's because I'm vegan. I don't eat a lot of meat like that. I do eat meat now, but I've been vegan, vegetarian for like 6 years. And I'm also doing fasting as well. So, and I burn a lot of calories. So, of course, I'm naturally skinny. But what made me make this video was because all these memories are popping up in a situation with my father who when he just decided just to follow me through a social media app. Yeah, he won't contact me, call or text me, but so you'll never hit me up, right? You'll never hit me up. And you're very fucking neglectful. You're neglectful as fuck. But now all of a sudden you want to follow me on social media? How the fuck you over 50 and you have an Instagram social? If you're gonna use social media, use it for a business purpose. He doesn't even have that. You're overweight, you're fat, but yet you want to fucking follow me on a fucking social media app? Are you fucking serious? But you're neglectful as fuck, and you don't even check me up. Get the fuck out of here, man. Damn. See, like when Chauncey won. See, there's a reason why I feel so. I can relate to Chauncey. I know what he's talking about in his videos. Obviously, I'm not him, so I don't, but I understand him. This is why I'm drawn to his fucking videos. All this shit he's saying on his videos, I'm telling you, he knows what the fuck he's talking about. People ain't shit. They're not. Damn, man. I'm just mad because like I gotta put in so much work. I feel like I've done a great job putting in work when it comes to the physical material realm, where like I work out a lot. Like this is my lifestyle. Obviously on my off days, I literally go for runs outside. I lift weights. I do my yoga, my meditations. Then I study so I can be better at my job. And then I used to take college classes here and there on and off. And then I'll make YouTube videos and I'll reflect on my life and I'll do the healing work and I'll question a lot about life. And I also do a lot of soul searching to what my purpose is or what I'm meant to do or what's going to make me happy in the long run. But it's kind of scary because like no matter how many times I'm trying to work out, no matter how many times I'm trying to like release my emotional pain, is like I always get triggered with these Mercury retrogrades. Like, I'm not making this video. Like, I have a broken heart. Like, my heart hurts just from just the nerve of like what these people have done. And like, I made a mistake. So I checked up on my, I have a twin brother. So what's fucked up, like, it's funny what the universe would do. So me and him, we're actually both in the army, right? And we both had the same fucking job. And there's certain times where like the army is a small world. So like people that work with me, at times they'll go to different locations so they can do their training and they'll actually see my brother and they'll tell me, hey, you got a brother, you got a twin? So I checked up on his social media and it's like he's the type of person where like he'll do you dirty behind closed doors, but within his social media he posts his accomplishments and how happy he is. Like he's done me extremely dirty. I've explained it on my previous videos. I'm not gonna explain it in this video, but just know that he's very sinister as fuck. He's very covert. I'm not sure if he does this intentionally or unintentionally. I don't know, but when I saw him, knowing that he made a post like he's gonna re-enlist for 6 years, and he was posting pictures of him being all happy and shit like that. That really pissed me off. It's not out of like envy or jealousy. It's not that. It's more so like you have the nerve to fucking lie on my name towards other family members. He's the reason why like I got fired from my job. I lost my job because of him before I joined the army. Because of him. Like, he lied to my family members. Like, he always does this shit. I'll give him money to help him out, and he'll never pay me back. Man, I'm not gonna get into it. So, when I saw the post, like, he's gonna re-enlist for 6 years, because, like, obviously this economy sucks, and this world sucks, but fortunately, the military, the army is the only career that's able to keep me sane. And so I could work on my business while making money on the side. Not on the side, but you know. It sucks that I got to deal with them. Or not deal with them, but it disturbs my spirit knowing that like he's in the same career field as me. And that disturbs the fuck out of me. And it's just funny how like the universe and Spirit will always orchestrate situations like that. Like this life will always find a way to either piss you off or to trigger you. Not in a way, in my opinion, to heal you, but more so in a way to kind of fuck you up mentally. Because all these people I've done is like, when I talk about it through my mouth, it sounds like it's not a big deal or everyone's going through this, but it's deeper than that. It's spiritual. So like, I'm feeling a lot of trauma and pain of abandonment, hurt, rejection, feeling left out in the cold, feeling alone in my emotional body. And my tarot reader confirmed this shit. This is what you call a generational curse. When you're experiencing a generational curse, all your family's bloodlines and your ancestors and from generations from before, like all the pain they felt, if you're meant to break generational curses, you're gonna experience all the pain they have to endure. So this is why when they do some shit, it runs deep. And I constantly have to live with that. So this is why I'm so fucking angry and bitter. But I'm a very strong person because like I don't take that shit on other people. If you guys see how I interact with people in real life, like you won't even recognize me. I'm very respectful. I'm very professional. I treat people with respect. I treat people how I want to be treated. But on YouTube, my whole YouTube channel is my own therapy. So if you don't like it, then please get the fuck out. Get the fuck out. My whole YouTube channel is my therapy. That's why I name it Speak Your Mind. Man, like, I gotta put in a lot of work this lifetime. Cause it's crazy, cause like, not because I do get success, I do get results. I know how to manifest that shit. You just stay focused and you have a vision. You got to be delusional at times to kind of trick your mind, and you just keep going. It's all about vision. So not only that, I got to obtain that, which I have, but I got to be consistent. But not only that, but also I got to battle my emotional body. We're just constantly crying it out, yelling, screaming, going on a rage. Because yelling and screaming, that's part of healing. That's part of shadow work. Because you got to release all that pent up emotions. This is why when people, they talk about therapy work and the things they've done, you hear stories of people hitting pillows or having a bat and just hitting and breaking bricks and walls and stuff like that. I gotta do all that. This is why it's so easy for me to work out all day. It's anger, it's distress, trauma. And I'm not even like done with it. I still got a long way to go, man. There are benefits to it though, even though it's a living fucking nightmare. Like, all the experiences I'm dealing with, like, I'm learning how to be more emotional intelligence, and I know how to relate to people at a deep level. Either that, or I know how to understand where people are coming from. I know how to look at both sides of the story. Man, it's making me becoming more empathetic. This is why I have over 500 videos talking about real life shit. It's gonna be easy for someone to like watch this video and be like, just get over it, or it's not a big deal, or like, people go through worse. Like I said before, man, I'm not explaining the whole story or what in depth what I'm experiencing, but like I said before, it's a generational curse thing. So like, all the painful shit and traumatic shit my family members had to go through, I'm experiencing that shit all at once. But it's frustrating because it's like God just wants me to take on all this abuse, and you just want me to take it and not do anything. I've done a great job. The average person who were in my shoes, they wouldn't have gotten in prison. They wouldn't have gotten in jail. They wouldn't have gotten someone killed. But here I am. I'm fucking from a 3D standpoint, not a spiritual. I'm making something out of myself in society. I'm in the armed fucking forces. I'm doing college work. You know what I'm saying? I have my own fucking car. I'm able to make something out of myself. And I'm still making progress. You know how hard that shit is to do that? At any given moment, all that shit could be taken away from me. On one decision. One decision. And that is to get revenge on what these people have done to me, man. I be thinking, man, like, is it even worth it? Like, to break generational curses, to go through abuse, to constantly go through traumatic shit, to heal from it, and to experience more of it? Because, like, at this point, God, the universe, they're just throwing shit at me at this point. They kind of use me as a fucking dumpster to where, like, I'm constantly have to take shit and I constantly gotta throw it away. Fucking bullshit, man. This is why when Chauncey once said, like, he said, like, in this life, we do not have free will. There's either energy or something that constantly has to get you off your ass. And not in, when I say get off your ass, I don't mean it in a way where, like, oh, I'm being lazy. No, not that. It's where, like, the universe, God, spirit, they always got to orchestrate a fucked up situation to where it'll get you fucked up, or either cold hearted, some other stupid ass shit. And that's why when you observe a lot of people's lives, everyone goes through shit. Everyone goes through trauma. But why do people have to go through that just so they can heal and evolve? No, why can't you could actually evolve and you could grow, become a better version of yourself without going through traumatic shit. There's why when people say, in order for you to be in a romantic relationship, you don't have to be fully healed. Fuck, man. So I don't take life personal, man. Because God will fucking throw you all this bullshit, man. And now I gotta fucking yell and scream, book therapy appointments. Gotta put my life on hold. Either I gotta put my life on hold, like when it comes to my career and my progression. Either I gotta do that, or like I gotta fucking like power through and just cry it out and just be in pain every fucking second. Because I've done that shit before. There are times where like I didn't even want to show up to formation, because in the army you gotta wake up like at our formation. You gotta be there at 6 a.m. but formation starts at 6:30. Me, I usually wake up like at 5 so I could take a shower, so I get dressed and shit like that. You know how hard it is just to wake up despite all the trauma you have to go through, and then just show up at work like that? You know how hard it is? Soldiers go through shit like that. Well, everyone does. But it's just hard to constantly do that shit consistently. It's fucked up. It's just fucked up, man. It's just fucked up how like God would really allow my family members and people that will betray the fuck out of me, or like they'll do some snake shit or just horrible ass shit, some demonic shit, and I can't even see them get their karma, or I can't even see them get their justice. This is why when I'm talking about like at this point, like I understand there's other ways to go about it. When people do you wrong, you can either confront them, you could let it be known, but it's like I've done those things, and it's a pattern with my life for like a lot of covert narcissism. And this is why I watch videos like the devil in human form. Go type up on YouTube, the devil in human disguise. The devil in human disguise. She talks about how like this earth is ruled by the fucking devil, and they like to influence a lot of damaged human beings, and they use them as vessels to inflict pain on innocent people. And the cycle continues. This is why you get your generational curses. This is why you have a lot of narcissism coming to the surface, broken homes. That's why people aren't healed, because this is the devil's playground. This is why I don't respect this realm, because God allows shit like this to happen. I understand we have free will to, I don't want to get into it. We do, but we don't. And the time, like, so God, how the fuck, this is why when Chauncey once said, this world is very fucked up and it's very evil, but if you're on your purpose, if you're on your mission, those things won't affect you, as long as you're on your spiritual mission. But if you're not in your spiritual mission, you're going to realize how fucked up this world is. When Chauncey once said that, he made a great ass fucking point. This is why when I say, when you watch his videos, he knows what he's talking about. Because whenever I'm focused on my mission, the things I need to get done, I'm not worried about the world, or even though I have awareness how fucked up it is, it doesn't bother me as much, because I'm putting all my energy into focusing my fucking mission. This fake ass world, man. Like, there are times where I'll question, like, why does God allow this shit to happen? Like, why does God allow so much evil and corruption to happen? And I came to the realization, I'm not saying I'm right, but what I realized is that, like, sometimes it's just how it is. Like, it's just, like, this is hell. Like, yes, people get influenced by demonic entities, where, like, even though we don't have free will to protect ourselves, we don't have free will when it comes to, like, our nervous system and astrology affecting us at a deep core level. We don't have the free will to the people we're forced to be around with when it comes to family, the friends we meet, so we can learn lessons, the locations we're in, financial poverty, mental health issues, and stuff like that. We don't have free will over that. but we have the free will to react to that shit. This is why when I talk about like, oh, God gives us free will, but in a negative fucking way, man. You see how it fucks us over? So I feel like this world, yes, yeah, I think Mooney Mercury, he talks about this as well. He made a good point on one of his videos. Like I don't know the exact words he said, but he mentioned something like for like bigger spirits. I think he said something like he came to the conclusion that like, as bigger spirits, he feels like bigger spirits are just meant to observe all this fucked up shit and just play along with it, and there's nothing we could do. This is how humanity. This is how fucked up it is. And and I think he mentioned like what bigger spirits do. They tend to like try to like they try to save a lot of people, but failing to realize that like a lot of people they can't be saved, or like they can't wake the fuck up. So we just gotta let shit be. And that's probably one of the reasons why we even reincarnated, so we can learn that lesson to not help everyone, or to not. This is how it is, you know. But I don't know. I think he said something like that. But again, I don't want to accidentally mix up his words. But I think he mentioned something like that. Probably more complex, advanced, obviously. But I just don't remember. I'm not gonna lie, man. New My Frame's channel and her tarot readings, like, it really did save my life. Like, it saved my life. Because without her, I don't know where I would be. I do not know where I would be. You know, she talks about narcissism, and trauma, and just relationship issues, and just her experience with covert narcissism and narcissism is fucked up, man. It's fucked up. But I could definitely say she definitely saved my life in a way, because she's the only person that's able to give me clarity on why I'm experiencing things I'm experiencing. I feel like she's very like she's I view New Mind Frame as like my hero. She is my hero. You know, she without her giving me clarity and her and the things she's been through within her life, I probably wouldn't. I don't know where I would be at in life. You know, it's probably the reason why. Like I've you know she played a huge role in my life, and she still is. And someone quoted a a, a Bible verse on Twitter. It was from New Mind Frame. I forgot the verse of it, but basically what it meant that like basically what it's talking about is how like when evil, wicked people do you wrong, yes, they may flourish, yes, they may be happy and upbeat and giddy and all happy and shit. But in the future, God sees all things. So eventually the tables will turn to where they're gonna get exposed, or they're gonna get their karma, and the victim, they're gonna flourish through God's strength. Through God's eyes, I mean. And strength. So at times I'll do thinking about that Bible verse when family members and just other people just doing me extremely wrong without me doing anything. And at times I'll think about that verse and I'm like, you know, hopefully like it's just shit like that where I'm kind of forced to believe in a higher power. People may say God, people may say the universe, some people may say spirit, whatever. Just always have something that you believe. Again, don't take my advice, but this is what works for me. I like to believe in at least something to where like it'll keep me going in life. Where it involves justice, and me, I like to refer to as God. I don't know what God is, I don't know what God looks like, but I like to refer to as God, as like an entity that sees all things and that's very righteous. And once I die, I'm definitely going to ask God a lot of questions on why I actually experienced the things I've experienced, and if he was even aware of the amount of pain I had to go through. This is weird, man. Like, observe life. Like, I be observing life, and like, why is it that everyone has a lot of trauma? Everyone has a lot of dark. Like, how come a lot of people been through horrible things in life? And someone said that like Earth is pretty much like a school for the fucking soul. This is why people go through traumatized situations. It's fucked up. Even with my own family members, like, I know why my family members do the things they do. I can see through my twin brother, and I can see through his shit. I can see through why he acts the way he acts, why he does things he does. I can see through it. But that doesn't make it okay for them to treat me how. No, fuck that. Just because I can see through people doesn't make them. I still get pissed because you just don't do that. But these people, they don't even know their own traumas. But me, I can see that shit. Like, I be observing people's lives and shit, and like, I see a pattern. But this is why people say Earth is a school, and people accordingly. I heard someone made an interesting comment, and he heard a story where like souls, they actually like trauma. They actually like to go through pain. In order for souls to go through pain and trauma, in order for souls and spirits to grow and evolve within the spiritual realm, they have to go through trauma and pain. And the best way to evolve and to go through trauma and pain is to incarnate into a human experience, which makes sense. And he also talked about like. And again, I'm not saying I'm right, but he also talked about like where on his actual life story when he commented on my videos that like someone was doing like hypnosis on him, and like, and he doesn't even remember, but when someone was doing hypnosis on him, his exact words were like, "I like being traumatized. Being traumatized helps me. I love being traumatized." And that those were the words he said, but without him even realizing it while he's been in hypnosis. And then once his friend or someone woke him up, someone told him that, and he was shocked. I'm not saying I'm right, but I'm just saying, like, it makes sense of why everyone's traumatized, and no matter what, astrology or God will always put in situations where we feel some type of pain. This is why we always have like Mercury retrogrades. We have people born in dysfunctional families. He's like, do you see how animals treat each other? You see how animals kill and annihilate each other? I've seen a video where a hippo bit off a fucking lioness jaw off, and she was still alive, and she had to, that a lioness had to keep walking with the broken jaw. So it's like, I don't know, man. The wildlife is fucked up. This is why people say it's hell. It is hell, you know. So all I'm saying is that once I pass away, regardless of how much shit I'm able to overcome, I don't want to reincarnate back here. I don't want to reincarnate. This world is hellish. This world is evil. It's funny too, because like God will put us in situations, and it's like we have the green light to fuck some shit up, whether people or basically people. Like, God will put in situations where God will do some horrible shit to us, and now we have the green light to either kill these people or to harm these people. And what's fucked up is that like if we do that, we're gonna get consequences for that. You know, like, either going to jail or prison. I don't want to go to jail or prison. You know what I'm saying? But this is why I say, like, I feel like maybe it is people. Maybe God is allowing that shit, but maybe it could be the devil possessing human bodies and forcing people to harm innocent people. You know what I'm saying? This is why people call it the devil's playground. This is why there's a video called The Devil in Human Disguise. I recommend watching that video. Tap it up. I feel better making this video, but I'm out. Have a good one. Peace. And I don't care if you guys think this video is weird. I don't give a fuck. I'm speaking my mind. And I have a right to express myself because of all the shit I've been through, man. Have a good one. Peace.